Since fully returning to the team against Kai Havertz has played 4 games and has 2 goals and 2 assists, and I think he's contributed in Arsenal's elevated performance both on and off the ball, and has helped contribute to the increased level of performance and consistent results, Arsenal getting 4 wins in that time. In this video, I'm going to break down why Kai Havertz is a really key player for Arsenal in this period. If you're new and you're returning, have already hit the subscribe button, smash the like button down below, and comment down below anything you agree or disagree that I say in this video. Kai Havertz returned to the starting lineup against Kai in the 3-2 win, where he got a goal and assist for gyokeres, a lovely goal outside the box, curler, and obviously a pre-assist for the Martinelli goal. He then started against Leeds, where Arsenal won 4-0. Didn't get any GA in this game, but was very influential, whilst Arsenal were 2-0 up in the first half, something Arsenal have struggled to do in a lot of games in the most recent times. And then against Chelsea, he came on to score the winner in the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg. Obviously, was played up front. And then against Sunderland, played again in that midfield, 4-4-2 formation against Sunderland, where he got an assist for gyokeres in the second half. We've seen that Mikel Arteta's moved to this 4-4-2, where Havertz is kind of playing alongside either one of gyokeres or Gabriel Jesus, and allowing the team to play more free, allowing Havertz to free roam and be another option in that attacking line. Now let's talk about this 4-4-2 shape and the influence of it on and off the ball. As I said, we've seen this 4-4-2 shape with Havertz being paired with gyokeres or Jesus, and they've been played differently when it's a 2. When we've only seen one example of Jesus, but we saw when he was played with Jesus against Sunderland, Havertz was played a bit more deeper with Jesus as more as dual 10s, whilst the wingers were profiled a bit higher. And obviously with gyokeres, he's kind of played a bit more higher, while the wingers have kind of been behind him. Obviously different styles for the same type of formation. When it's Havertz and gyokeres, you have 2, 6 foot plus strikers to aim at, whether that's from a long ball from Raya, whether that's from crosses from, Trossard or Madueke now that Saka's injured, or, in build up, you can fizz it to Havertz's feet, gyokeres can run off, and we've seen that example against Kai, where Havertz sees the ball between the lines, turns and plays a free ball. And we even saw a similar example against Sunderland for Jesus, where Havertz received the ball, played through Jesus, but Jesus was offside for what would have been a penalty. We know Havertz's link-up play is elite. His channel running, his hold-up play, his ability to read the game, his ability to show for his teammates, and just in general, you can tell his teammates trust him in terms of just playing him the ball and him occupying other areas. Off the ball, obviously Arsenal physical team. Arsenal normally press in a 4-4-2 shape. So having already been in that shape and build up and in possession, I think it allows Arsenal to kind of quickly counter press or drop back into their shape easily, as players are already naturally in their positions and no one's having to shuffle over or rotate around. So it becomes very easy for Arsenal to squeeze teams in, and I think that's coincided with the fact that Arsenal have got 3 clean sheets in the last 4 games and have looked like squeezing teams, not really allowing them to have shots, similar to that period we had between October and November earlier in the season. It seems that Mikel has flipped that switch, similar to what he done in the 23-24 season after the Dubai break, and obviously at some points earlier in the season, where he's gone to that 4-4-2 shape. Early in the season it was more Marino and Eze, or Eze and gyokeres as that 2, and kind of allowing us to play high and just allowing us to kind of really compact teams. It makes us very robust and makes us very solid, because teams can't really do much against us both on and off the ball. Is this the shape that Mikel's going to use to the end of the season? I think it will be used a lot. I think especially in big games, big European games, and just games where Arsenal want to dominate a team physically. I think we'll see the use of this formation. The absence of Odegaard and Saka obviously influence us using this formation, because obviously Odegaard playing, maybe you can use a flat 3, Odegaard plays in the 10, and so forth. But I think we'll see a lot of this. Even if Odegaard plays, maybe you see Odegaard and Havertz as the 2, for example, as we saw previously in the 23-24 season. Also, you got Eze as well, who definitely will come in. Would he be used on the left? Would he be used as the 2? I think he's kind of grown into his role. So there's a lot of options Mikel has here, but I think it's definitely a good option to use, especially where it's providing gyokeres with a lot of support. He's in great form right now, has that threat, and I think Havertz is allowing everyone to gel together. Either way, Arsenal having many formations, or a solid formation that's allowing us to have a lot of stability and look like a very solid and dominant team is very good. Just a quick word on Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz feels different. I've always rated him highly all this time. I know he had a bit of a slow start at Arsenal, but since returning back from his injury, he looks like a player that wants to affect and kill games. He's receiving the ball, dropping the shoulders, playing forward passes, playing slide through balls, taking shots outside the box, assisting goals, being really influential, being a presence, demanding the ball, all the things that you want from a player that's one of our highest paid players, but also a player that is very influential in the way we can play, has great movement, and I like that he's demanding the ball. We've kind of been complaining about Arsenal having been a bit stern in attack, players not taking that emphasis, taking that risk, taking that being brave. And one thing about Kai Havertz in his run so far, he's being brave. Obviously, he's already got that. You've seen that he's come back with that build. He's a real man. That way that he's standing, his stature. But I think as well, just his overall confidence and aura, his face, he looks different. I love it. I absolutely love it. Obviously, we want him to be more barkier in front of goal, in and around the box. Of course, that's always been one of his downfalls. But I think that will come with, obviously, him getting that rhythm of playing. And I think Mikel's definitely starting him and playing him into rhythm. I think Saka as well, when he comes back from his injury, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, I think he has the opportunity to have a run and a big influence to just elevate that team even more, alongside the fact that Havertz is playing in the team. So yeah, in summary, I think Kai Havertz has really influenced Arsenal playing better, allowed Mikel to transfer to this 4-4-2 formation, using that Havertz whether in that 9 or in that SS position, and I think it's allowed Arsenal to be dominant on the ball, with many more options, more fluid, more movement, and then also off the ball, where we're already setting our positions, we're already ready to press, and we're already ready to kill teams and squeeze them and get the ball back and start again. So long may it continue. Mikel's always flipping switches during the season, something I've noticed as a theme. So let's see how this bodes well for us in our trophy hunt. Comment down below what you think about what I said in this video. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the KAPE channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.